I breathe in truth and I can't hide. Every scar speaks when tears run dry. I learned the cost of holding pride. Broken hearts never lie. I chased a dream with blinded eyes. Believed the future would wait in time. I gave my trust without control, left my soul without a home. I smile loud to hide the pain, played strong while losing faith. Your love was pure, my choices blind. Now memory won't change its side. Broken hearts never lie. They tell the truth we try to deny. When love is real, it never fades. Even regret remembers your face. Broken hearts never lie. I hear your laughter in the rain. It teaches me about my mistakes. Love isn't words we say with ease. It's staying strong through honesty. I learned too late what matters most. A gentle heart, not empty boxes. If time could listen, I would say I choose you right, a better way. Broken hearts never lie. They carry truth no voice can hide. When love was real, it leaves a sign written deep in every mind. Broken hearts never lie. They fall, they rise, they still survive. Through every tear, through every trial. Broken hearts never lie. If I could speak to who I was, I'd teach them love is built on trust. No selfish pride, no careless pride. Love grows where patience lives inside. Pain became my guiding light. It taught me wrong, it taught me right. From broken days a strength was born. A wiser man no longer torn. Broken hearts never lie. They shape the soul, they clarify what love should be, what love requires. Truth over fear, not empty fire. Broken hearts never lie. They fall apart, yet still inspired to stand again, to reach the sky. Broken hearts never lie. If you hear this truth tonight, no real love never says goodbye. From loss comes strength, from tears no sigh. Broken hearts never lie. Shadows move across these empty streets. Cold wind carries memories I can't keep. Every heartbeat reminds me of what's gone. But the dawn is waiting, I must move on. I trace your laughter in the morning light. It's fading slowly, slipping out of sight. The promises we made are scattered in the rain. I hold them gently, though they hurt like pain. Your smile still haunts the corners of my mind, but I know the world has more I have to find. Call goodbye, it lingers on my lips. A lesson learned with cry, I'll find my way beyond this cold goodbye. Cold goodbye. You taught me to see the strength inside, the man I can be, even in the silence. I hear your sigh, guiding me through this cold goodbye. The nights are long and the shadows deep, but hope is waiting where the heart can leap. I feel your absence, yet I breathe again. Every ending holds a chance to begin. Cold goodbye. It isn't just pain, it's a door to learning to love again. I'll mend the cracks within my soul, letting go slowly, letting life take hold. I won't forget, I won't look away. The lessons of love are here to stay. Cold goodbye, don't fade too fast. I'll carry your love, I'll honor the past. Through the sorrow, through the tears we cry, I'll find my way beyond this cold goodbye. Cold goodbye. You taught me to see the strength inside, the man I can be, even in the silence. I hear your sigh, guiding me through this cold goodbye. If the night falls heavy on my chest, I'll find the courage to face the test. Every heartbeat, every memory leads me closer to who I'm meant to be. Cold goodbye, I whisper to the sky, a farewell to pain, a reason to try. I'll rise from the shadows, I'll hold the light. Your memory stays, but the future's bright. Cold goodbye, don't fade too fast. I'll carry your love, I'll honor the past. Through the sorrow, through the tears we cry, I'll find my way beyond this cold goodbye. Cold goodbye. You taught me to see the strength inside, the man I can be, even in the silence. I hear your sigh, guiding me through this cold goodbye. Cold goodbye. Cold goodbye. A final lesson in love, a new sunrise. Fading memories, they drift like clouds above. Traces of laughter, shadows of our love. Time moves forward, but my heart stays behind, seeking the light I thought I'd never find. Fading memories, they dance across my mind. Moments we cherished, now harder to find. I hear the echoes of dreams we used to share, yet in their silence I learn how to care. Every tear that fell, every sleepless night taught me that love can guide me to the light. Fading memories, they whisper truth untold. told. In every ending, a new story unfolds. Fading memories, they won't break me down. I feel the hope rising where sorrow had been found. Through the storm, through the pain, I will stand tall. Fading memories, they remind me of it all. Love can teach, love can heal, love can set free. Fading memories, they are still part of me. Fading memories like footprints in the sand. Time may erase them, but they shape who I am. The nights are quiet, yet my heart is awake. Learning to forgive, learning to remake all the mistakes that held me in the dark. All the small fires that lit a hopeful spark. Fading memories, they guide me through the tears. They teach me courage, they calm all my fears. Fading memories, they won't break me down. I feel the hope rising where sorrow had been found. Through the storm, through the pain, I will stand tall. Fading memories, they remind me of it all. Love can teach, love can heal, love can set free. Fading memories, they are still part of me. Even when the night feels endless and cold, fading memories remind me to hold on to the lessons that love leaves behind, on to the strength I was too blind to find. They whisper, stand, you can face the dawn. Fading memories, they carry me on. Fading memories, they won't break me down. I feel the hope rising where sorrow had been found. Through the storm, through the pain, I will stand tall. Fading memories, they remind me of it all. Love can teach, love can heal, love can set free. Fading memories, they are still part of me. Fading memories, they lead me to see that the heart can mend, and I am finally free. I thought forever was a vow we keep, but shadows fell and promises were deep. Love that broke my trust, it's carved inside. A quiet storm I no longer can hide. I held the world in the shape of your hand, believed in the fire that we planned. Every laugh, every glance felt like a dream. No, nothing is ever as it seems. Love that broke my trust, it whispers still. Through empty rooms and nights so chill. Love that broke my trust, it cut me wide, left me standing on the other side. Taught me sorrow, but also how to rise. I see tomorrow through tear-filled eyes. Love that broke my trust, I'll carry on. Turn the darkness into my dawn. I've seen the colors fade into gray, felt my heart stumble and drift away. Yet every lesson hides a guiding light, even in the coldest, loneliest night. Love that broke my trust, it shows the way to mend, to heal, to face a brighter day. Love that broke my trust, it cut me wide, left me standing on the other side. Taught me sorrow, but also how to rise. I see tomorrow through tear-filled eyes. Love that broke my trust, I'll carry on. Turn the darkness into my dawn. No chains of regret can hold me now. I've learned the meaning of truth. Somehow the past can fade, but the heart remains. Strength is born from all these pains. Love that broke my trust, it freed my soul, opened my eyes to a life made whole. Love that broke my trust, it cut me wide, left me standing on the other side. Taught me sorrow, but also how to rise. I see tomorrow through tear-filled eyes. Love that broke my trust, I'll carry on. Turn the darkness into my dawn. Oh, love that broke my trust, I won't forget, but I won't let it teach me to regret. Every scar tells me I've survived, every wound shows I'm alive. Love that broke my trust, now I see the light ahead is waiting for me. The night feels endless, yet the city sleeps. Shadows of memories that my heart still keeps. A quiet ache runs deeper than the rain. It's the kind of sorrow, pain I can't explain. I see your laughter in the faces I meet. Every smile reminds me of incomplete. The world moves forward, yet I feel the strain of a love that lingers, pain I can't explain. I hear the songs we sang under the skies, every note a truth I can't disguise. Time has no mercy, yet the heart remains, holding on to echoes, pain I can't explain. Pain I can't explain, it's running through my veins. A fire in the quiet, a storm I can't contain, but in this ache I find a strength again. Pain I can't explain, but I'll rise from the rain. I reach for tomorrow, though tonight feels in vain. Searching for a reason, trying to sustain every tear and shadow, every loss and gain. Pain I can't explain, it shapes who I became. I've walked through silence that speaks too loud. Faces blur, yeah, your memory stands proud. Every choice I've made, every path I take leads me back to the lessons that heartache gave. I see the light in the smallest things, the way hope can grow, the joy it brings through shattered dreams. And the nights of pain I keep learning, even pain I can't explain. Pain I can't explain, it's running through my veins, a fire in the quiet, a storm I can't contain. But in the sake I find a strength again. Pain I can't explain, but I'll rise from the rain. I reach for tomorrow, though tonight feels in vain. Searching for a reason, trying to sustain every tear and shadow, every loss and gain. Pain I can't explain, it shapes who I became. Even when the night seems too dark to bear, even when I feel no one's truly there, I'll hold the love I learned to embrace and face the world with courage. Pain I can't explain, I'll forgive the past and I'll heal the chains. Every mistake, every loss, every refrain, for love is alive and hope remains, even through the pain I can't explain. Pain I can't explain, it's running through my veins, a fire in the quiet, a storm I can't contain. But in the sake I find a strength again. Pain I can't explain, but I'll rise from the rain. I reach for tomorrow, though tonight feels in vain. Searching for a reason, trying to sustain every tear and shadow, every loss and gain. Pain I can't explain, it shapes who I became. The dawn is breaking, the night fades away. Lessons in heartache are guiding my way. Through love and sorrow, through joy and pain, I've discovered lake and pain I can't explain. Tears in my soul, they fall without sound, carrying stories my heart never told. I breathe through the weight of memories old, still standing strong with tears in my soul. The night feels white, the air feels tight, my thoughts keep turning on a broken light. I gave my truth, I gave my all, I learned how love can rise and fall. I see my faults, I face my wrongs, I hear the lesson in every song. I loved you deep, I loved you true. Even pain is something to teach us to do. Tears in my soul, they come from love, not from weakness or giving up. They show me who I used to be and who I'm learning now to see. Tears in my soul, washing my fear, turning my silence into something clear. I heard Tears in my soul, they speak of care, of promises made with hearts laid bare. They remind me love is choice, to listen close, to hear the voice. Tears in my soul, falling like rain. They don't erase love, they explain. I hold the past without control, yet move ahead with tears in my soul. Tears in my soul, still I stand tall. I won't let sorrow be my wall. Through every loss I learn my role. There's living light in tears in my soul. If love returns in another form, I'll meet it wiser, I'll stay warm. I'll speak my truth, I'll guard my heart. I know now how strong we are. Life teaches slowly, pain teaches fast. Both leave marks that shape our path. I choose growth, I choose to know why tears in my soul still help me grow. Tears in my soul, heal my vow. I won't be broken by yesterday now. I carry love, I let it show, even through tears in my soul. Tears in my soul, but eyes can see a future built on honesty. From hurt to whole, I take control. There's peace ahead in tears in my soul. Tears in my soul, they made me whole. They taught my heart its truest role. To love with truth, to heal, to grow. That's the meaning of tears in my soul. Tears in the dark again. Shadows paint the walls of memory. The silence holds 1,000 questions, and I can feel your absence like a distant song. City lights fade behind my eyes. Every step reminds me of yesterday. I trace the laughter that we left behind, hoping it can guide me through the gray. Tears in the dark again, they fall without reason, without end. Yet in the quiet I feel a spark, a whisper that I can rise again. Tears in the dark again, but I won't let them steal my dawn. I will find the sun, I will carry on. Tears in the dark again, yet my heart remembers love's flame. I'll hold the pieces, learn to stand, and face the night without shame. The road ahead feels long and worn. Every shadow holds a silent scar, but I remember every gentle word, every touch that taught me who we are. Tears in the dark again, they remind me I'm still alive. And in their fall I see the truth, the strength to change, the will to strive. Tears in the dark again, but I won't let them steal my dawn. I will find the sun, I will carry on. Tears in the dark again, yet my heart remembers love's flame. I'll hold the pieces, learn to stand, and face the night without shame. Even when the world feels cold, even when hope hides behind the clouds, I will rise through every fear. I'll find the light within and turn my sorrow into song. Tears in the dark again, they remind me of the fight inside, the fight to love, the fight to heal, the fight to reach the sky. Tears in the dark again, but I see a horizon waiting for me. The dawn breaks through my pain and love becomes my key. Tears in the dark again, but they no longer hold me down. I walk with courage, heart awake. I rise, I live, I found my ground. Tears in the dark again. Tears in the dark again. Shadows fall across my mind. The night stretches endless, undefined. A faint wind carries memories near. The night you left, the world became unclear. The night you left, the silence screamed my name. The streets were empty, nothing felt the same. I traced the places where your laughter used to live, hoping somehow my broken heart could forgive. I remember every word, every smile you gave, the dreams we painted, the promises we made. Now I carry the weight, but I hold it strong. The night you left taught me where I belong. The night you left, I felt the stars fall down, but I rose again. I turned my life around through the storm, through the tears I've wept. I found my voice, the lessons kept. The night you left, the light became my guide. I learned to live with you still inside. The night you left, the world lost its hue, but every sunrise whispered something new. I've seen the shadows fade, the fear unwind. The strength to heal was always mine to find. I carry no anger, only hope and grace. Each step forward is your gentle trace. The pain became a teacher, not a chain. The night you left was not in vain. The night you left, I felt the stars fall down, but I rose again. I turned my life around through the storm, through the tears I've wept. I found my voice, the lessons kept. The night you left, the light became my guide. I learned to live with you still inside. Even when the night feels too long, even when the heart forgets its song, the night you left showed me how to stand, to love with truth, to reach with my hand. I see now that sorrow carries a spark, a chance to rebuild, a fire from the dark. Through every tear, through every regret, the night you left taught me not to forget. Oh, the night you left, the stars fell down but hope emerged. Where once I drowned through the pain, through the quiet and fear, I found a love that's always near. The night you left, I discovered my own light. I rise again, I embrace the fight. The night you left, and yet I breathe. I carry you with me. And what I believe. The night falls heavy, shadows paint the sky. Every step reminds me of the tears I've yet to cry. The world moves onward, yet I remain the same, haunted by the love that I cannot reclaim. I see your face in every passing smile. The laughter fades, yet it stays for a while. Memories are storms, but they teach me to fight, to keep moving forward, to find the light. The hours stretch along, the wind carries my doubt. Questions I can't answer, dreams I can't live out. But in the silence, a voice begins to show the strength I need, though the pain still follows. I don't ask for perfect, I don't ask for time, just a chance to grow, just a reason to climb. The pain still follows, but I'll rise again. Through the heartbreak, through the pouring rain, I'll hold the love I've learned to know. Even when it hurts, I will not let go. The pain still follows, but it shapes my soul, guides me through the nights, makes me whole. I'll face tomorrow, I will be strong, because love lives on, even when it's gone. Every memory is a lesson, a mirror to my heart. I've seen where I've failed, I've seen where we fall apart. But love is not weakness, love is a flame. It teaches me courage, it whispers my name. I stumble through days, I question my path, but hope is the rhythm, and time heals the wrath. The night may be long, yet the dawn always shows. Even when I falter, the pain still follows. I don't need forever, just a moment to see the strength inside that's been growing in me. The pain still follows, but I'll rise again. Through the heartbreak, through the pouring rain, I'll makes me whole. I'll face tomorrow, I will be strong, because love lives on. Even when it's gone, even when silence feels too loud, even when hope hides behind a cloud, I will remember, I will believe that love survives. Even when we grieve, the pain still follows, but I'll rise again. Through the heartbreak, through the pouring rain, I'll hold the love I've learned to know. Even when it hurts, I will not let go. The pain still follows, but it shapes my soul, guides me through the nights, makes me whole. I'll face tomorrow, I will be strong, because love lives on. Even when it's gone, even when it's gone. The pain still follows, but it teaches me to stand. I'll carry the lessons, the love in my hands, through every shadow, through every fall. The pain still follows, but I've survived it all. Silent streets, the rain falls slow. Your shadow drifts where I can't go. Every heartbeat calls your name, and nothing feels the same. The sun rose, but it feels so dim. Your laughter is a memory growing thin. I reach for warmth in empty air, but all I find is despair. Every step a hollow sound, your absence echoes all around. I search for answers, I search for truth in every corner, in every proof. The world moves on, but I remain tangled in love and this quiet pain. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? My heart still waits where we used to breathe. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? I hold the light, those shadows grieve, and I'll find my way. I'll still believe. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? The nights are longer than the days. I count the stars in a lonely haze. I wonder if you knew my heart, or if we drifted apart. Lessons linger etched in time. Love was truth, yeah, left behind. I won't surrender, I won't let go, even when the winds of sorrow blow. Through the pain, through every tear, I'll rise again, your voice still near. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? My heart still still believe. There's a spark that refuses to fade, a whisper of hope in the choices we made. Love teaches, love endures, even when I can't be sure. I'll carry a story, I'll honor the days, and turn my sorrow into a brighter maze. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? The nights are empty, but I still breathe. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? I'll mend my soul, though I still grieve. I'll rise again, I'll still believe. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? The dawn breaks softly, I face the sky. With lessons learned, I'll no longer cry. Why did you leave? Yet still I see a future bright, waiting